Warning, the following broadcast contains strong opinions, playful antics, and controversial topics causing off-the-rails fun. Chances for being offended are higher than average for sensitive people. Viewer discretion is not advised. Live a little and have some fun.
I think we're on.
Yeah, we're on.
I'm here.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Coach's Box, episode 181. It's the Coach's Box invades Columbia.
Sort of.
Sort of. Half of us. Me and Jim Powers were actually in the same room. You can't tell because Jim's computer hates him right now, and the video quality is very subpar. But it's okay. Because he's here, I'm here. We're both literally in the same place.
Kind of fits Jim, subpar.
Oh.
No.
And it begins.
He just wishes
already.
his golf game was subpar.
That's what I hear. His golf game is not even subpar.
His
My
is
hope
plus
is-
par. Very plus par.
My hope is now that the knee's fixed, my golf game will be a little bit better.
Well,
Oh, so you're going to go from what, 120 to 110 for 9?
wow.
I'm kind of in Columbia because this cup is from Columbia, but it's been washed so many times that it's rubbed off. It's from CJ's Wings. If you're got time, they have great wings down there. I love to see that place. And there is a Jarvis in Columbia right now. So
That's right.
Yes,
Yes,
is.
I'll be in Columbia Friday. So
When do you guys play?
2 o'clock on Friday.
Friday. Good job, Jason.
All right.
Hey, you could just take off work, come hang out.
I would.
I'm just saying. He's thinking about it.
Saturday and Sunday, man.
Hey, I think Jason might get a little sick, and
It's
Professional development.
that's right.
Dylan had just, it's funny, before we got on here, Dylan just messaged or called me to say he was coming home because everyone he's living with is coming home and he's coming home tomorrow. So I was thinking about going up there, but I'm going to also, this is my weekend with Jill too. So if it would have been opposite weekends, then I would have been all for it. But
Well, I mean, you could be like my dad who said he's not coming up here this weekend because the better basketball's next weekend, and he's gonna come watch 4, 5, and 6. I'm like, whatever, man. So that's him in a nutshell.
I'll just ride up with your dad next weekend.
You know what? If you
You
want to smell like
imagine that?
if you want to smell like an ashtray and never get a chance to talk, go for it. Be perfect. But no, hey, I'll tell you what. I'm up here with the Coaches Association. I've been, emails. I don't even want to get into all that. But I'll tell you what, sitting in Mizzou Arena, getting a chance to watch some of the best basketball in the state, it's pretty awesome. I mean, it just really is. Getting to see, these kids up here, some of them for the first time. And it's just a heck of an experience for them. I love it. I mean, the atmosphere, I know it seems like it's real small, but then when you see like just about everybody's like small as in there's a little crowd, but you see everybody starting to come out and these towns basically just, shutting down, coming up and filling the arena as much as they can. It's awesome. It really is.
I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the comment.
Oh, I haven't even seen any of the comments yet.
Oh, look at the comment there.
Has it already started?
Yes, sir.
I don't know, I don't think anything interesting did happen today. It was pretty quiet outside of,
Principia girls get a
Principia
great victory
girls,
today.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Josh Spoolen, he brought Webster here, and now he brings Prynne in his second year.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just terrific for them to get here. Now they're going to have a tough test tomorrow afternoon.
Yes, they are. Yeah, they are.
Are they going? Is it a public school they're going against or a private?
Oh, it's public school.
Oh, okay. Go public.
Hey, it's not a public school from the boot heel, is it?
Wow.
Oh man! Wow.
No, it's not. It's actually they're playing Skyline. And
Oh, yeah.
Skyline's up
Where
here
the heck
all the
is
time.
Skyline?
It's out west, and then you make a left and a right. You go around a couple of curves, and you see the lake. You just keep going, and it's over there. It's just over there.
Oh, okay. It's over by Kansas.
Hey, ask McVey. Oh, wait, he's not here. Hang on. I completely forgot. That's
McVey.
He's the master of geography, and he would definitely know right where Skyline is. Yeah, but no, they have a great program, and they're up here just about every stinking year.
Yeah.
They do a lot of stuff right, that's for sure. But no, they're going to play Prynne, and I think it'll be a good game. Skyline has a really, really good guard. I mean, she is legitimately good, and she beat Tipton, I think, by herself. I mean, she made it happen for Tipton won a state championship last year.
Yeah.
Didn't matter. She's pretty good. And then we'll have a new Class 2 boys champion because Salisbury got beat. Wobble was really good. I did not see that coming, but yeah. So we'll have a new champion there.
And then I'm calling the Class 1 and Class 3 boys. Go ahead and say it.
Big time.
Oh my God, he had to big time all of us.
Big timed it.
Big time.
Big time.
I'm on the call. Me, Master Jim Powers, is
Hey,
on the call.
so now we just got to look up what time those games are and just blow his phone up during the games.
First two and last two. Go
that's
ahead. The
up.
phone's on silent.
Doesn't matter. We're going to keep doing it. You can't keep from looking at it.
Facts.
Okay.
Those are facts.
Hey, by the way, for your guys' game on Friday, there is a new height limit to get into Missouri Arena.
Oh my. For adults?
For adults.
Okay. Just making sure.
You got to be over 5'5".
We don't want to.
Hell, yeah, this was like 4 of our basketball players who won't be able to come to the game.
No, the
then.
basketball players are good. It's going to be some of the so-called faculty that may show up.
I think they have a jamboree.
Oh,
Yeah.
Are you saying that? Oh, they have to be a certain height.
That's what it seems like.
Okay,
That's what it seems
I didn't
like.
know. There for a while, he was. I was.
He's-
I was.
yeah. What, just
I was
for the people that
distracted.
don't get this, he's making fun of Eddie Moreno. Is what he's doing.
Well, I was too busy sharing the show on my Facebook page, so
Of course he was.
Well,
Hey, we got to ask Jarvis to do at least one thing, okay? And that's his
man.
job.
You always know for the first 15 minutes, Jarvis is looking at his phone, sharing the show.
These are facts.
Well, I mean, I want people to be informed, and this is a good show to get informed. I mean, get informed about some crazy stuff, and maybe some not so crazy stuff. But
I don't know what you're talking about because
we have no idea.
Nothing.
We
I've been
in-
up here in Columbia.
We in history classes call this a primary source.
there you go.
Like
This
it.
is.
Wow.
I am with you. Primary source for sure. My one of my cousins is I just saw is watching Corey Lewis, and this is his company right here. If you ever need any,
Oh, look at
Stuff
that.
done.
Plugs.
yep. If you ever
Not a
need any
sponsor
stuff done,
yet.
he's not a sponsor yet, but Rise Up. They do concrete and a bunch of other work, and
Yeah.
maybe we could get him as a sponsor. Maybe that's something I ought to talk to Corey about. But
You would think you should.
I like to give out a little free press to my relatives, so wearing his shirt, and then I got my waving the white flag shirt on today, But yeah, that's how it is.
Wow.
But anyway,
All
so
right.
yeah, there's going to be some great games up here this weekend, and Class 3 is going to be really interesting with Thayer and New Madrid.
Oh, you're talking about the boys' side.
the boys' side.
You didn't specify.
We're going to get to the
I
girls'
thought he
side
was
in a
gonna. I
minute.
know. I mean, you come with that, you would expect he'd be talking about you guys, but
We're
no.
going to get the Pius in a second.
Jim, you are much more professional than that. Come on now.
I apologize.
It's okay.
So it's going to be a Boot Hill / Columbia treat.
It's going to
with those
be.
two.
It's going to be some good basketball. I was going to
he
say
almost said
football. Here we go.
football.
Almost said
Golly, dude.
football.
Woo!
You got to remember, this is the first time in 6 years or 5 years that basketball has been back at Mizzou. They've been down in Springfield.
Yes.
Oh, I thought he was going to say this is the first time since football you've been on the show.
Hold on. This is 4 weeks. You know what that's called?
A streak.
A winning streak.
Not
Yes,
a
I
winning
know.
streak. It's just a
Mine's
It's called
probably
you
been-
showing up.
Mine's probably been like 10 or 11 weeks in a row. I don't know. I
Oh,
can't
listen to
keep
you
track.
guys. Listen to you guys.
Hey, Miller started his streak. He's got 2 weeks.
I'm most consistent. That's all there is to it. I might not be worth a crap at anything else, but I'm consistent.
Consistently inconsistent, Jarvis.
There you
That's his
go.
goal to set.
Consistently
Facts.
inconsistent.
Wow.
Wow.
So let's talk about the Pius girls.
There we go.
What about the great job that they did last week, making it through the quarterfinal? And
And they won the conference.
we already talked about
No,
them
but they
winning
won the
the
conference. I mean,
Oh, they
it's a big
did win the
deal. They
conference.
did.
It is a big deal.
They did. They won the conference.
Oh, they did win the conference?
They did.
Yep.
They didn't lose a conference game. And you know what? I don't think they're going to lose one next year either. So I'm just calling it right now. Just throwing it out there.
You called it like you see it.
Called it like
That's
I see
right.
it. They're not going to lose a conference game next year in the JCAA. There you go. Bulletin board material. You know what? I don't know if we'll lose a conference game next year.
You may not.
I don't think we will. Sorry, Jason. I don't think we're going to lose a conference game. I feel pretty confident about it. I just want to make sure everybody knows that. Okay? Coach Rhodes. Oh, hey, that's hang on. Wait. There we go. What conference? That'd be the Jefferson County Small Schools Conference. I feel like we're going to go. We're not going to lose a game.
Right.
Just lose it like that. Leave it like that.
I can agree with that.
So anyway, but
Let's
they
talk
are
about
playing
the
in the
girls.
Final Four. Yes. Go ahead.
I just, you know what? And if I don't say this, Crody's going to yell at me. But
Oh, boy.
PJ, what an unbelievable year she's had, a
Yeah.
career. I mean, she's just
Only a
been
junior.
terrific.
Only
Yeah,
a
I was
junior.
gonna
Only
say,
a
she has
junior,
one more
that's
year
right.
left,
She
man.
still got one more, man.
Yeah, her and Jillian are same grade.
But I mean, just what she's done, and then that supporting cast, they do so many things really well. I really like their chances, especially if they can win on Friday. I really think they can bring the whole thing back to Jeff Coe. Now, here's my question. When's the last time a girls' basketball championship came out of Jefferson County?
Was it
Would it have
89?
Would it be Ron Rhodes?
It would be Ron Rhodes, one of Ron Rhodes' DeSoto teams back
Hey,
in
and
89.
hey, there's
guess
one
who's
right
watching
there.
the show?
Good
Ron
Rhodes.
segue,
No.
Jim.
Wow.
That's
Looky
why
there.
That's why Jim's
That's-
professional.
Friend of
Wow.
the show.
Yeah, he's.
Yeah.
Yeah, you mean you're just a friend of the show? Is that
No,
what you're
Ron is
saying?
a
Oh,
friend of the
Coach
show.
Rhodes is.
Coach Rhodes is.
Hey, but he
I
does.
know.
He does know how to submit his all district
19
ballot.
1989.
You know, Coach.
1989. Thank you, Coach.
Hey, I'll be right back.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. That's interesting. We were going to go ahead and just
All right,
make it
yeah.
us three, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Maybe. There we go.
There it is.
Anyway.
Yeah, it's,
Go ahead.
in-
Go ahead, Kevin.
I'll be say it. And while PJ had a good game even last Friday, Brooke Blankenship probably had the best game of anybody on the floor last Friday night, and it wasn't even close.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, I got a take on this because, well, when you're finished.
Well, I was like, because outside of like, she was pretty quiet in the first quarter, but outside of that, she was quite easily the most dominant player on the floor for both teams. And that includes several larger, taller post players on Saxony that she just kind of took behind the woodshed.
Well, I think she definitely was quiet the first quarter. The second quarter, she just starts coming alive, and that's going to be the key to the Pius girls' success. Is she has to touch the ball, she has to collapse the defense. That's going to open things up for the guards. Crodinger, I never feel like she's ever, if she's struggling, I feel like just her demeanor and how she goes about it. somebody asked me, or you mentioned to me, they said, does she ever get mad? And I said, I don't think so. But then you would never know because just the face that she always has. I think what's really propelled the success of the way that Pius has played down the stretch is the play of Carly Clubb. I mean, she is a freshman. She does not look like she's a freshman playing the game. And in big moments, she's getting fouled in the quarterfinal game. She's just going to the line, and she doesn't look like she's ever bothered. And in high school basketball, if you have a good guard and you have two good guards,
Mm-hmm.
and you have a post player, it's really it's just one of those things. It's hard to stop that. Now, Fair Grove being the defending state champions, they're pretty good, and they have a good guard as well. And I haven't got a chance to watch them play this year, but I watched them play in the semifinals last year in the state championship.
Yeah,
I mean, they're damn good.
no, they are, and,
really
and they've got
good.
a lot of that group from last year that's back this year. So I think the biggest thing for Pius, they can't let the big stage get to them.
Yeah.
You know, because when you first walk into Mizzou Arena as a player playing in a state semifinal, you're wide-eyed. All those butterflies are going and all that stuff. And I know that Coach Portell is going to do everything he can to get everybody calmed down. If they come in calm, cool, and collected, and they do what they need to do in the first quarter, I really like their chances. If Fair Grove punches them in the mouth in the first quarter and they don't retaliate, it could be a long afternoon because that's what Fair Grove does.
Yeah.
If they smell blood in the water, so to say, they're going to get after you.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of joked with Aaron earlier today, Portell, that he needed to channel his inner Norman Dale and pull out the tape measure and go to the basket. And it's like, listen, doesn't matter. Still 10 foot this way. Still.
It's funny you say that, Kevin, because one of the players said, "Do you have any advice? Or words of wisdom?" And I said, "Yeah, the basketball goals at Mizzou are 10 feet, just like the ones in our gym." And they kind of looked at me and I said, "Trust me, you'll understand." It's just you go up there and it's totally Jim's right. It's just a big stage.
Everything is kind of out of whack when you go up there because it's not your normal pregame routine. You're staying in a hotel.
Right.
You're not in your own bed. You're not doing the things you need to do. The one thing that they do have on their side is we have had some girls go to the Final Four in various sports the last few years on this team, whether it be in volleyball or soccer. So they know that routine and they can help the other ones who haven't been through it manage those types of things. But it's a whole different story when you get inside Mizzou Arena and you get on that floor and there's not a wall, there's not a concrete wall 15 feet behind your basket that you can shoot. You're shooting into a cave.
You just brought up a great point. The shooting aspect is totally thrown off because of depth perception.
Yes.
Because it's so deep. You don't have the bleachers on the one side. You got the bleachers on the other side. It's cavernous. It's pretty insane.
Yeah. That's the biggest change for anybody trying to make the jump at that point. Even in a larger junior college gym, you don't even have that. This is wildly different. And you hear college players talk about it when they go to the Final Four and play in those domes, how it's so much bigger and harder to shoot. So, yeah.
It's going to be interesting.
Whoever manages.
Once again,
The biggest thing that I see out of Pius, they beat a really, really good Saxony team. And the way they did it was as good as you're going to get. If they could do what they did against Saxony Friday afternoon, I really like their chances in that. But it's going to be a great game. I honestly believe the winner of this game is going to win the Class 3 Girls Championship. I think this is the title game.
So
I know it's a big challenge, and I think the keys, they just cannot let the stage get to them. You're playing with house money. You're playing against a team that should win it again. they're there. Not that I feel like Fairgrove is better. I'm just saying you kind of, this is the first time, so you just gotta just ride it, and don't make silly mistakes. Blankenship can't get in foul trouble. I think that's huge, and just start with easy buckets because of that depth perception thing. Just get inside and score close to the basket, and then everything else works its way out. It's amazing how that works. But that's just me. Everybody else wants to, run out there and shoot that three. But hey, it kept our girls in the game early in the first quarter against Saxony. So what do I know? I don't know. Jack
Exactly.
crap.
So Pius on Friday.
Yeah.
You've got quarterfinals coming up, and Hillsboro.
Yeah.
Hillsboro girls having a terrific year. They'll play in the quarterfinals against
John Burroughs.
I'm just going to say it. Burroughs is the best Class 5 team in the state, bar none, no doubt. Just saying.
The comment section is on fire tonight. Just on fire.
I know it is.
On fire tonight. Great comment. Not putting it up.
Yeah, we can't put it up.
Not putting it up. But
Burroughs coming off of a hard-fought victory over Ritter. Hillsboro with a really nice run. But my gosh, I don't know if they could stop what Allie Turner's going to do, what Witherspoon's going to do. I mean, it's going to be a good game, but Burroughs is playing like Burroughs plays all year. And remember, they're the only team in the state of Missouri. Hold on, where's Zach at? Is Zach around?
Yeah, hey, Zach,
where's Zach at?
I'm looking for him. No.
Burroughs lost 3 games to Incarnate by a total of 14 points.
Yeah, they're okay.
They're pretty good.
They're all right. How many games in a row have they won? It's a small number.
129.
Okay, so that's.
But do they play a national schedule?
Yes.
Oh wait, they don't just play their conference home and home.
No.
And then play them all in the same tournaments.
They go to California. They go to Hawaii. They maybe go to Florida.
Burroughs? I'm talking about Burroughs.
Sorry.
That's funny.
Crody.
Yeah, again.
I'll be right back.
We're just gonna laugh at that and move on.
But that's going to be a great matchup for Hillsboro.
Yeah.
We wish them the best of luck.
Absolutely.
And then some of the boys' matchups in 4, 5, and 6 are just going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, I agree. Hey, while I have the subject of high school basketball,
please do.
If between now and let's say Sunday, if you reach out and you ask me who made the all-district team, I am not telling you. All right? You can kiss my ass. I'm not telling you a damn thing.
My kids make it?
You can kiss my ass. I'm not telling you a damn thing. You asked me that the other day.
Wait, you could. Hey, if you call me, I can break into his account and find out who it was.
No, you can't because it's not on that. It's not on my Pius account.
I'll figure out.
He won't figure out.
He is the IT guy.
Yeah. How's the internet at the house now?
Hey, I'm the IT guy at school, not at home. Listen, I'll just remote into the computer. I'll use your save password, get into your accounts, send it out.
Interesting.
I apologize for my brief interruption there. That was an important phone call that I've been waiting for all day, so I had to go.
I thought you were doing a colon cleanse since you've lost 10 pounds. You're like, oh, gotta go. It's that time.
Well, we won't talk about that, but it's been rough for a few days, man. But I'll tell you what.
Show has hit a new low.
I have put on some
off the rails.
major weight this year, and I am now in the process of working that off, and it is not fun.
Nice. Well, hey, kudos to you for losing weight. I'm going to try to start after all of this nonsense.
I was finally cleared today to be able to get on a treadmill and do the elliptical.
Yeah, there you go. Good. How's the knee? Little wee?
It
Little
actually
weenie?
isn't bad. Oh no, I've been getting killed at PT, and I know a little weak in the knees. I got
That's not
it.
what I
Gotcha.
said. It's not what I said.
There's no heavy breathing like last.
No, there's no heavy
week when we
breathing.
came up the stairs.
I had an elevator number 1, not far to walk number 2.
It sounded like maybe that's what you needed was a number 2.
Oh no.
That's a good
The
one.
OG is online.
Oh,
The OG is here.
Man, he's
There we
talking
go.
smack on me. What the heck? Shooty, you just gave me
Hey, private school people got to
He
stick
just
together,
gave
you
me
know.
compliments the other day because me and Wes were out there kicking the soccer ball. Well, it wasn't a soccer ball, but it looked like we were playing soccer. And he gives me a compliment, and then he comes on here and just shoots me. And he wonders why I didn't want to get in his tournament up there. Come on.
Hey, by the way, while he's listening, what a great year for the Borgia boys.
yeah.
Yeah, they had a good
You know,
year.
I'll let you go on that.
Ran into a buzzsaw, but that's okay.
Who was the
Great
buzzsaw?
season for them.
Who was the buzzsaw?
Mexico.
And Mexico's pretty good.
Yeah, they are pretty good.
They are really good. They are really, really good. The Bulldogs from Mexico.
Man, I guess I
I
need
know.
to change my angle there. Man, you can't see
Angle
my-
of your dangle. That fixes things. That's shoot. Oh man.
And by the
show
way,
is on fire tonight.
We are in the lobby of the hotel, and he's saying this.
What? So it's a public place. We're fine. We're all friends here.
Maybe.
Just saying. But anyway, no, it's a good weekend, or like extended weekend of basketball. I want to say this in case our friends from Michigan are hanging out. I really don't like having the extra day, so that's all spread out. I do think you can do everything in the amount of time that we used to do it.
Was that
How?
Friday, Saturday?
Because you don't have to start the games at 10 a.m. You start
How?
them early. Start them early. It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
You're
can do it.
gonna play 2 games a day then for the third place games.
I'm fine with that.
Oh gosh.
What?
You know what that's called?
No, here we go, Jim.
The Coaches Advisory Committee.
I know.
That's all I
By the
need to
way,
say.
for any of the coaches who are watching in our area, if you have any questions, concerns that you would like to pass on to MSHSAA through the advisory board, you can contact Dan Johnson. Dan Johnson is
Oh, man.
in our advisory board, and if you want to express anybody, matter of fact, anybody watching the show, if you're upset about the fact that the quarterfinals and the sectional games were hosted by a home team and you didn't like the venues that you were using and you're in our area, Dan Johnson's the guy you contact. Dan doesn't watch the show, so I can just go ahead and say this. Anybody who knows Dan can tell him I'm fronting him out because he's going to want to know all this stuff. So please overload his email because he wants to take your information to the people at Mission, to the other members of the advisory board so they can vote on it. So whenever everything gets voted on and everybody's pissing and moaning about stuff and says, well, we got to have it at this place. It's too small. I go, I can do it. Then you know what? You want neutral sites again? Then you need to talk to people like Dan Johnson. Dan Johnson's working for you, and he will help you with your
I got
problem.
that email, but I just deleted it.
I'm just saying. It's just funny because I read all the message boards that people send. And
Hey, what about Ben Ely trying to solicit a game from Coach Rhodes to play in the tournament next year?
It's our open week. It's our open game board here on the.
does anybody else have any games that they need to play? I mean, hey,
We can probably do this.
hey. By the way, I mean,
We
I might be needing some games next year.
We should do a segment.
least four.
Who needs a
At
game?
least 4.
That's a cold segment. Who needs a
Who
game?
Oh,
I need 4.
we need one team in our tournament.
Yeah, but
We'll travel.
Girls.
Must
Ben's
Must have
online. Be
Let's have
nice.
church.
Ben's here. Be nice.
Here's
I busted
John
John
Norton-
last week, so
John Norton does have a legitimate
Oh,
question.
yep. Hang on. I was going to throw it up there. There we go. You want to read it, Jim?
Not talking Jefferson County. What game or matchups are you most excited to watch this weekend? I would say the Class 3 boys semifinal with New Madrid
and fair,
is going to be a really good one.
In there. Yeah.
And there, Sykeston in the quarter.
That's not this weekend. Oh, in the quarter.
No, that
sorry.
is- the quarter
I'm
is this
sorry.
weekend.
Yes, it is. Sorry.
I think
My bad.
that's going to be a good one. Francis Howe has had a terrific year. Chaminade, they've been battle tested all year long, and they escaped CBC the other night. So I think there's going to be some pretty good games up on our side of the state, and a lot of those games will be home. But Sykeston and Vianney, Vianney comes back from 21 down, I believe, to beat St. Mary's the other night.
I don't think it's going to matter there.
I don't think so either.
I'm saying.
Sykeston is the number one team for a reason. And they are that good, and they are that talented. And they're number one in the coaches poll that Chris Miller helps put together.
I don't help with anything.
Ben Elick brought up a good one, Ursuline and Park Hills Central.
That's going to be a really good girls game.
By the way, Northeast Cairo defeated Delta tonight.
Wow.
I did not see that coming.
Do we know what the score was on that one?
64-55.
Wow.
That's North. Hey, Cairo, that's 2 upsets in a row. They beat the number 1 team and the number 2 team. Well, number 3, because you have Platte Valley on the other side. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
I
didn't see that one coming.
I did not, but I don't think a lot of people had Meadville losing on their Final Four bingo.
I didn't have that on the bingo card.
No, that bingo card was definitely. I want to see Chadwick play the boys because I want to see how good. I know they got that really good player. I can't think of his name off the top of my head. See how good he is. I know not a lot of people like to watch Class 1 boys basketball for whatever reason. I don't know, maybe because they're.
I'm excited about that. Those 2 Class 1 games. I'm excited about calling those 2 games because they're 2 really good teams. They're 4 well-balanced teams. And Class 1's a lot of fun to watch.
I think so. I mean, most of the time, unless it's
Scott
County Central playing it.
There are some good teams in Class 1. Why would you not want to watch?
Exactly.
I don't know. Go ask Dad. He's like, I want to watch those. I want to watch the other games. Real basketball.
I really want to see New Madrid County Central play. I've heard a lot about them. I want to see them actually. I haven't had a chance to see them play or anything. I'd like to actually see them play.
They are as good as they sound. And Judas Jones, arguably, is the best player in the state, any class.
No,
I'm so impressed at how the dude kept his feet and took a slug right to the face.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
He got punched right in the face.
It from a big dude. Wow.
Looked like damn linebacker hitting him in the face, and then he just took it and didn't even retaliate.
Chris,
by the way, now we've got more coaches asking for open dates.
Chris, he looked like more of a...
No, not Ben.
Oh,
Cassidy Black.
Chris, he looked more like a D tackle. But, yeah.
Yeah, he was an interior lineman.
He was
a guard.
Isn't Dominic Sue playing high school basketball?
No, Dominic Sue's a little taller, I think. Warren Sapp wasn't real tall, or the guy that plays for the Rams, number 99. Yeah,
Aaron Donald.
Okay. When you're a basketball player and you take a punch from a kid when he gets a full running start from the half court line, doesn't do anything but
he didn't even stumble.
Takes it and then looks right at him.
He got right. I was like,
hey, and how smart is it to not retaliate and get tossed and then be out for the game? So, I mean, again, he's a hell of a player, and obviously he should probably sign up for some boxing classes. He probably has a future there too, as well.
This Courtney Albert brings up a good point. Kingston was a pretty solid team from our area.
Yes.
And New Madrid waxed them, and Kingston has probably one of the best players around in the state, in my opinion, and they got demolished by New Madrid. I mean, so that just shows you that New Madrid team is tough.
They are. They are legit. One more before we go. Gotta give Hartville and Wablo is going to be a good game. Hartville lost their best player to a torn ACL and a torn meniscus all in the same knee. Still made it. Still beat one of the best teams in Class 2 in the sectional game in Eugene. Then beat College Heights Christian, which is a solid team in the quarters. Mm-hmm. Beat South Pim, who a lot of people were saying was going to play in the championship game against Salisbury, and now they're going to go up against Wobble. Wobble is obviously, I mean, they're having a heck of a year. I'm actually going to see what their record is. They're 29-2. So that's Wobble's record, and they're really, really good. They beat the defending Class 2 state champs, but it's I'm curious to see how that's going to go with Hartville. Brett Reed does an amazing job. I mean, talk about a guy who's on his way to the Hall of Fame. Kicked my ass when he was the coach at Summersville for like 1 year. Just made us like it. But he's done a fantastic job since going over to Hartville, and he's an even better dude. So I mean, talk about playing defense. They will grind you down and just play good, solid man-to-man defense. So it's going to be a lot of fun because I like the way Wobble plays as well. So I think it's about time for a break. I think that's what everybody's saying here. And yes, Sykeston is legit, by the way, Shooty. I'm glad that you recognize, greatness as in the Sykeston Bulldogs. Yeah. All right, we come back. Will be our second segment of the show. I'm not even sure what we're talking about. Jim, you're in charge of all this. I'm on the road. I never know. But anyway, you're watching Coach's Box.
Jim ain't on the road.
Yeah. All right, we'll see you in a little bit. Be right back.
I'm a parking gate and I'm all out of whack. It's gonna take a lot more than a little ticket to get out of here. And if you have cut rate car insurance, this could leave you all bent out of shape. No! So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Yeah, like me.
Someone!
That's broken too, pal.
Mayhem is everywhere. Are you in good hands?
Imagine an HVAC as unnoticeable as the air itself. Sounds pretty good, huh? The new Daikin Fit. Air intelligence.
Give Home by SMCI a call today at 636-337-4444 or email them at service@homebysmci.com.
Hey guys, if you've been in to check out the changes at Case and Buck's Grub and Pub, stop by, check us out. We've got awesome wings. We got great pizza. We got a steak sandwich, a steak salad. Holy cow, we got games. We've got lotto. We've got cold beer. We've got a little bit of everything. Stop by, check us out. Check out the weekly specials. Barbecue, pork steaks, yum. Harold's Market, thank you, my friends. Check us out. We are waiting for you.
We're back.
And we're back. And we welcome you back to the Coach's Box. The Coach's Box invades Columbia. Chris Miller and myself are here in Columbia for the state basketball championships in 1 and 3. Jarvis is in Jughead 3 basement land, and Kevin's in the land of no internet.
I am.
Well, today there's internet.
I still got it.
I'm right here where this show started.
I know you are.
That's right. You're in
And
the
you know
foundation.
We got to figure out
is
19 weeks until the 200th episode.
Oh, yeah.
And I think we need to come back to where it started.
Yeah, we're inviting ourselves to your house in 19 weeks, Jason.
Sounds like a plan.
I like it.
Do it.
So, okay.
Live,
Next topic.
uncensored from Jughead number 3's basement.
All right. So I was driving here to Columbia this morning.
Oh, boy.
And they were talking about the Fox Sports executives were
Hey, Fox.
having discussions.
Oh,
Yeah, he
okay,
said
it was
Fox.
kind of.
He said
It took me a second to hear that.
We all
He
kind of
said
went.
Fox.
The Fox Sports.
Go ahead.
it's Fox.
Yes.
Bunch of
Not what
Fox.
it was. Okay.
Are considering reaching out to Caitlin Clark to offer her an NIL deal
Yeah,
to
I
keep
saw
her in college for one more year. This weekend's game that they had on Sunday against Ohio State, they had 394 million, 3,094,000, whatever it is, million viewers for that game. One of the highest.
I was
ever
one of them,
games. I was one of
watching.
them.
dude. One of my buddies, Craig Nagy, got to be at that game.
Tickets were $600.
Is that expensive?
He had ticket. He got tickets a way long time ago, but he could have sold them for a good profit outside if he would have wanted to.
But-
And wow, has she put college girls basketball on the map? Or sorry, women's basketball.
I think she has taken it to heights that is never reached.
I agree with that. So to jump on your story that you were looking at. So if they offer her the NIL deal from Fox, it's worth $3.5 million for her to stay another year because she has another year of eligibility because of COVID. Her WNBA rookie contract would not exceed $80,000.
But
80,000.
right now
80,000
is going to carry over with her to the WNBA.
Mm-hmm.
So she's really not going to lose out on a whole lot of money.
No. And
But here's my question.
She's going to get endorsements.
Right. She's already got Gatorade. She's already got Nike, I think. But here's
they
my
call
question.
it Nike. Okay, Grandpa.
Nike,
It's
sorry.
Nike.
I know Nike sounds weird. Go
My
ahead.
dad says that too. It's just sorry.
Is this opening Pandora's box with NIL now that the broadcast companies, ESPN, Fox, NBC, now that they're starting to dip their toe into this? Does this open Pandora's box on what's going to happen with this NIL stuff?
Kevin, you look like you're about ready to jump in on this. Go ahead.
Pandora's box is already
That's what I was
open on this anyway. It was blown wide open when they first put this thing to begin. So I don't see what the issue here is. It's perfectly legal and she can get the money for it. So good for her for doing it. I think it's Fox's way of maybe trying to angle in or go to the women's basketball game and find a way to get them more on TV as a way to try to do that. But
Hey,
I think that's where that's at now. I don't think there's opening anything. It's already open and it's flowing wide open.
oh, hey, I'll tell you what. That's I think it's perfectly fine. You're right. They open the door to all this, and there's no rules on that. So
Right.
just go ahead, make as much money as you can now, kids. Thanks, Ed O'Bannon. Everybody should send Ed O'Bannon some money every year because every college kid, it should be part of all of the stuff that he worked out in the courts whenever he got mad at EA Sports and that and sued him for name, image, likeness. Everybody should send him something because everything that's happening right now with all this, it's all him. It's all him, and that's why I haven't had college football, NCAA college
That is
football.
why the best PlayStation game ever known to man has been gone for the last 10 years.
That's right.
Didn't it come back this year?
They're bringing
It's
it back.
It's coming
in
back
the
this
summer.
year.
Oh, I'm buying it.
Oh, I've already.
But
I got it.
The pre-sale.
but there,
I got to get
there-
something to play
there
it
are all
on.
kinds of
Hey,
stipulations.
I gotta give a big shout out right here. Come on over here, bud. Hey, we gotta recognize some of our best officials. This is Jeff Berry, refereed the Salisbury Wablo game. Yeah. I don't know if a lot of people want to see that right now. one of the state's best is actually one of my former assistant coaches when I was really stupid and didn't know anything. That wasn't yesterday. I still don't.
So that's
But-
why he became
And
official.
you're the one that keeps-
because you-
and you're the one that kept getting hired.
Hey, ran him out of coaching because he got tired of me. Became a great official.
Hey, And by the way,
He learned all
Mike
the rules
Nolan
from
is
you.
out here as well this
Oh
weekend.
my gosh! Yeah,
refereeing.
we're in the
I had
place where all of our officials are staying for the weekend.
Well, I had the pleasure of
So
having
they'll just
I
take
know you did.
anybody in Columbia.
Mike Nolan
then,
on my last game of the year.
I was told I was not allowed to tell you.
I already knew, but he had a couple. He only missed about 10 calls. It's no big deal.
Oh my God! You kept the count?
I'm joking,
man.
I told him after the game. Even I was like, yeah. It didn't make a difference. I mean, Potosi was good.
Was his hair done okay?
Oh, perfection.
No, hey, he always gets a free pass.
He did say we need
There's
to
three
go out.
guys that get a free pass. Doesn't matter. You got one call right, and that's the only one that matters to me. They could suck for the rest of their life. They got the one call that
Wait,
matters.
is that him, Raglan? Who else?
Rickerman?
Yes, it was Rickerman.
Yeah. All right. So I
had 2 out of those 3 at my last game of the year, but anyway.
That's funny. But no, I mean, hey, they don't have any rules on this, but here's the thing: you only get so many years really to play basketball before your body just says it gives you the middle finger, and I'm not doing this anymore, and it breaks down unless you're LeBron and he's a cyborg. But do you stay in college longer, or do you take the money? Or do you go to the WNBA? I mean, right now she has a chance to go and play for Indiana, and be close to home, be in the Midwest, and turn that franchise around.
Which has a higher profile right now? Iowa women's basketball or Indiana WNBA?
Well, I think that's an easier question that people didn't even know that Indiana had a WNBA team.
I didn't either until you just said it.
I said it the other day on our chat. No, you told me I don't read crap.
I don't read the chat. I'm busy molding the minds of public school students.
There's no reason for her to go to the WNBA if she's going to be getting that kind of money and that kind of exposure playing in college.
She was going.
Then stay put.
I mean,
but 5 million would change my mind pretty.
Now, do you think that she tries to figure out a way to make that kind of money in endorsements, and that way she can go ahead and do that? I think she's going to go pro. Yeah. I think it's just too perfect of a storm. It's kind of like when LeBron was coming out, and here Cleveland has the number 1 pick. Mm-hmm. So you're from Cleveland or from Ohio, right there around Cleveland. You might as well do it because it only seems like there's no better option for her to have. She will be the face of the Indiana Fever. Is that the name of the team?
Yes, it is.
I don't know.
Yes.
I can't ever keep track of it.
She's going to be the face of the WNBA. Let's be real.
She'll be the logo when it's all said and done. Who is the logo for the WNBA? Jerry West is the logo for the NBA. Who's the logo for the
Cheryl Miller, maybe?
No. I don't know. That's a good trivia question. I would know that.
If we only had these things that we could.
But
after you were
encyclopedia. Who has an encyclopedia?
Can I jump in on something on what you were saying?
No. I think Jason's still talking. I'm kidding. Go ahead, Jim.
No, I don't want to talk anymore.
Oh my God! Can you not be butthurt? You know what? We've dealt with enough petty stuff today. We don't need anything, any other petty action. We don't need any other petty action here. Go ahead.
Here's my only issue with her or anybody staying. You are one injury away from not being able to play, or losing your draft status, or losing that endorsement deal. I don't think it's smart.
Well, here's what I would say is that's fine if like in the men's game, you go to the NBA to make more money. You go in the NFL, you go from college to make more money. You don't necessarily leave women's basketball to make more money in the WNBA.
No, that's true.
So it's a different scenario and setup. Your highest profile basketball is women's college basketball.
Right. I agree.
By the way, the logo, according to the WNBA, is not modeled after somebody specific. But people say it is believed that it is. They say that officially, but they believe that it is actually Sue Bird.
Well, the article I'm looking at says they believe it's Diana Taurasi or Ellen.
It's been that way since its inception.
Yeah.
It'd be like Cynthia Cooper or something, maybe, if it was anybody.
Or Cheryl Swoops.
Cheryl Swoops.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I think if you're going to be in a higher profile league and making more money for one more year, and you can make $3.5 million, stay at Iowa for another year. Be on TV. You'll be on national
I don't think
TV
she's going
way
to.
more often than you would be.
I think she'll be on national TV, whether she's playing in Iowa, the WNBA, the Chinese Basketball Association. She is made for TV.
Who has the WNBA TV contract?
ESPN and ABC.
Yeah, so why is
when's the last?
I guess that's why Fox wants her to stay, because then, that makes sense. Yeah,
Got a lot of activity there in the hotel, huh?
It's going to get a little busy here in the next half hour.
Hey, and here's a funny one too. Everybody said Paige Beckers that she's going back to college for another year.
Yeah,
and I think it's her like 6th year, isn't it?
Yeah.
Golly.
Yep. Super senior.
Yeah. But and John Norton, he says this. She's changing the game. Yes, I do have one knock against her.
Who?
Caitlin Clark.
Oh, she beat Ohio State?
No.
She plays Iowa.
She is one of the biggest instigators and floppers that you are ever going to see.
No, I watched LeBron play.
Well, that's true too.
So she can't ever be number one because he's number one. He falls down more than a soccer player does, okay?
Spoken like a true Ohio State
That's
fan.
a lot.
Hey, I knew Ohio State was going to lose that game. It's senior day in Carver Hawkeye. The Buckeyes were not winning that one on Sunday.
Whatever.
But they'll win this Sunday in the Big Ten championship.
I don't know about that. Hey, you want to make a side bet?
No.
I was thinking about it. You're thinking about it, though, aren't you?
I am thinking about it.
You're so sure about it.
Just saying. Just throwing it out there. Hey, wait, of course she's looking for calls. Everybody looks for calls nowadays. Come on, it doesn't matter who they are. Jordan looked for calls. Larry Bird looked for calls. Everybody looks for calls. They all do. They always look for the referees. Referees just don't ever. Oh, hey, what's going on?
Hey, there's one right there.
Hey, I just don't see anything.
Right here.
Oh
yeah, we're outnumbered right now.
Totally fine with that. Totally fine with that.
Wait till Nolan and the rest of the crew gets here.
They won't show up. They don't want to be on camera. No. Anonymity is great.
No. Well, Nolan's coming off the 8:00 game, and so his hair may be a little messed up.
Oh, he won't be here in time for the show. He's got to get a shower, get fixed up. Come on.
He's got a lot of work to do.
He's got a lot of work to do.
Don't start, Jarvis.
Probably more work than what he put in at 8:00.
Oh, man.
Oh, I'm kidding. Hey, if you're up here officiating, you obviously have to know what you're doing.
And that's the thing. Congratulations to everybody that's here this week.
Absolutely.
Everybody that's going to be coming out next week. We've got, I think, 5 officials from our side of the state, from the St. Louis, Jeffcombe area.
Yeah,
and next week, I think we have six officials. I know Fitzwater's here this weekend.
Oh,
the governor is here.
Okay.
Jason Ratcliffe, who does a great job. Eric Smith, who does a great job. Mike, Danita. There's just great officials all around the state of Missouri, and it'll be a lot of fun for them to work in the state championship here at Mizzou Arena.
I saw Brandon Hubbard was up here doing one of the games.
Yeah,
the mayor of Bonne Terre. That's right.
Yep.
Hub's Pub, baby.
Hub's Pub.
Coach Rhodes, Slick Rick is sitting on a beach in Florida right now.
Yeah, if you check Facebook out,
officially retired.
He
had his glasses today.
He was wearing the Patrick Mahomes big Oakleys today.
He looked like he should be playing softball at Wolves. Hey, he kicked my rear end a few times in softball at Wolves. I played against old Rick.
It's not hard to do.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay.
Well, we're going to go ahead and take a quick commercial break. We come back. We'll have our third and final segment of the show. You're watching the Coach's Box. We'll be right back.
I'm a parking gate and I'm all out of whack.
Please insert your parking ticket.
It's gonna take a lot more than a little ticket to get out of here. And if you have cut rate car insurance, this could leave you all bent out of shape. No! So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Yeah, like me.
Someone!
That's broken too, pal.
Mayhem is everywhere. Are you in good hands?
Imagine an HVAC as unnoticeable as the air itself. Sounds pretty good, huh? The new Daikin Fit. Air intelligence.
Give Home by SMCI a call today at 636-337-4444 or email them at service@homebysmci.com.
Guys, if you've been in to check out the changes at Case and Buck's Grub and Pub, stop by, check us out. We've got awesome wings. We got great pizza. We got a steak sandwich, a steak salad. Holy cow. We got games. We've got lotto. We've got cold beer. We've got a little bit of everything. Stop by, check us out. Check out the weekly specials. Barbecue, pork steaks, yum. Harold's Market, thank you, my friends. Check us out. We are waiting for you.
There we go.
There it is.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the third and final segment of the Coach's Box. Hey, if you like our show, if you're a first-time viewer, I think we've had several people jump on and comment. So maybe some new ones here, new people. You can like our Facebook page and follow us there and get to see all of our episodes live if you'd like to, or you go watch them later, whenever, or you can look on YouTube and subscribe there. And Jim, how much does it cost to do that?
Free.
How much?
Free.
So it's free. It costs $0.
Quality entertainment.
Kevin's doing
value.
Kevin's doing the math. Kevin, how much did you figure?
Oh, carry the one.
Don't forget.
Free.
There you go. See,
Jarvis. Free.
And we were waiting on that part.
Yes.
But again, if you'd like to do that, there you go. See, it won't cost you anything. There's no paywalls, and we didn't bring down Facebook the other day with our paywalls or anything like that. So there you go. We're not responsible for anything like that. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the show so far. Jim, what's on our next topic to talk about, or do we just want to throw it out there and let everybody else decide? I actually don't want to do that because the chat's been really live.
We know what that's going to be.
We know what's going to happen if we do that. So
let's do Whiner Wednesday.
The what?
Whiner.
Did you say
Wednesday?
Whiner?
Whiner.
There was no ween.
Is there something that you want to whine about?
Oh my!
This is your opportunity.
Oh boy! I don't know if we should do this. I don't know if we're going to do this.
Within reason.
Anything I want to whine about will be in the next segment off the air.
That's fair. That is fair. It'd be the after hours part of the show that no one gets to watch.
No, that's why
The untaped fourth segment.
Where we break the fourth wall.
Yes.
Well,
all right.
Go ahead.
He did want to talk about it. The Cardinals pitching staff, dumpster fire, season over.
God.
They are not going to win more than 80 games this year now.
72.
Just out of sheer, just being whatever. I'm still sticking with 91.
You've lost your ever-loving mind.
So who did they lose? Someone
Whatever.
other than Sonny Gray?
No.
Oh, well, they'll still win.
Everybody's a freaking
They'll still
overreacting.
win some games.
He pulled a hammy. It's not like his left arm fell off.
Well, I can tell you this: if I pulled a hammy right now, Kevin, I'd be out for a minute.
You're also not the runner-up in the American League Cy Young last year.
His injury history is his right hamstring always gets hurt.
No offense, Jarvis, but you might pull a hammy getting out of that chair to go to the bathroom. You don't necessarily. We're not talking about that.
Oh man, there's so many things I want to say right now.
Lance Lynn
Fourth
is
segment.
one pitch away from Tommy John surgery.
Lance Lynn is one pitch away from being dead.
Oh, come on.
He's got a 5-year plan.
It's true.
Number one, don't die.
As probably listen. 3 of us shouldn't be very offended by that comment because we're all older than Lance Lynn.
I'm still the oldest one in the goddamn room.
And you should be very offended.
I'm not. It's true.
I'm just saying.
So the 37-year-old is 1 year away from dying.
Hashtag facts.
No, I'm just saying, like, he's man. It's just they're old. They're all old.
I'm sticking to it. 91 wins because when they win 91 at the end of the year, it's going to be an epic comeback to this video when they win 91 games.
Kevin wanted to bet me something earlier. I'll bet you dinner at Lapas that they don't even come close to 89.
No, because it'll be 91.
All right, fine.
It'll be over 98.
Over 91, dinner.
It doesn't matter.
Less than 91, dinner.
It doesn't matter.
Whatever. I'm in.
On that. Can I get on that too?
Absolutely. What's your number?
There's no way.
Yes. Hey, I'm only buying gyms. You can take that up with him.
I'm just saying they're not going to win 91. They're not going to go out and sign Blake Snell. They're not going to go out and get
Montgomery.
They're not getting no. It's not happening.
I know who they're getting.
They're going to win 91.
You know who they're getting.
And you guys are going to have to buy my dinner.
Trevor Bauer.
That ain't happening either.
If they win,
I know. I think the MLB
is going to be the manager of the freaking year.
Who?
The MLB has
they blackballed.
Told everybody they can't sign Trevor Bauer.
I agree.
Which is dumb. He's been proven innocent. But hey, that's okay. Whatever. No team is. Oh, why don't you bet Matt Carpenter will hit 300?
Matt Carpenter struck out his first 4 at bats.
Hey, Ron Rhodes, are you like? I'm worried about you, buddy.
How about this? Matt Carpenter playing for the Cardinals this year is like what Tom Berenger in Major League 2, where he shows up to camp and they say, you know what? Why don't you just be a coach? That's about it. Why'd you bring him? Waste a spot? You shouldn't have. Just hire him to be one of the bench coaches.
Kansas City's going to have a better record than St. Louis this year. Ooh.
You just say Kansas City.
That's harsh.
Kansas City's going to have a better record.
Record than St. Louis.
I'm not betting against that.
Thank you.
I'm too much of a Cardinals fan to just agree to
That's
this.
hard to agree with. I can't agree with that either. As bad
Just
and
saying.
as much as I don't like what DeWitt has done and what the Cardinals have done, yeah.
Will the Royals have more wins than the Cardinals? Anybody here want to take that? Royals have more wins than the Cardinals, yes or no? No? We got a Royals fan over here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say he says no when he's a Royals fan.
It says Kansas City, doesn't say Royals anywhere.
Got KC. It's blue. I'm just saying. But
Pittsburgh may have a better record again than the Cardinals.
And they're so bad, like always bad.
Even though they've got one of the best ballparks in America.
Apparently. I hear that.
PNC's awesome.
Well, I mean, hey, Kauffman Stadium's not bad either.
No, it's a nice stadium.
It is. It's a dumpster fire usually that's playing there, but
that's okay. But they're going to be better than the Cardinals this year.
Ooh. I mean, the people in the crowd here don't think so, but that's okay. I don't think that Carpenter is going to hit 300, though.
I don't know what Ron Rhodes has been. I know he must really like the salt, but man,
He's talking about the Omaha Chiefs.
How about this? I'm going to say,
but listen, he didn't really say.
Yes, he did.
What he's going to hit 300 what? 300 pounds, 300 bills. What?
How about this? I'm going to say that the Chiefs will have more wins than Carpenter has home runs.
By the way, real quick.
How about that?
Another one of our
shout
great
out.
officials in the house, Eric Smith.
Don't want to be on camera.
He'll be working the games.
That's a no-brainer.
Eric Smith.
Jim knows everybody. Maybe
don't worry. Wait for about another hour.
Oh, we won't be here another hour. Not doing
this show. Well, we won't be on the show for another hour, but we'll be here for another hour.
Well,
I'm sure you will.
But
hey,
yes.
We could make all kinds of prop bets for this year. Like, will Victor Scott steal 20 bases in the major leagues?
Will the Cardinals hit a home run in the first month of the season?
Yes.
They haven't hit one yet.
Yes, they have. Goldschmidt hit one yesterday.
One.
Yeah.
Is that the first one?
That's the first one.
So stick that somewhere there, Jim.
First one. How about this? Coach Rhodes says he will take that bet that the Chiefs will have – that I said the Chiefs will have more wins this year, so you take all their wins together, than what Matt Carpenter has home runs. I think that's an easy win.
Oh, easy win.
Easy win. And we can't count him minor league home runs because if he gets DFA'd – no.
I still don't think Matt Carpenter is going to make the major league team.
Oh, bull crap. You are out of your mind.
What is he? What is his batting average in preseason?
Doesn't matter.
How many times has he struck out in the last 2.5 weeks? At least 8.
But he brings leadership. Guys, here's how you hold the bat when you strike out looking. Here, guys, here's how you look when you hit a routine fly ball to right field. Here's how you look swinging the bat and not falling down while you do it. Wait, never mind. Don't scratch that.
Here's how you walk down to first base without blowing out your hamstring.
But we're going to have good salsa.
But the salsa's back.
Oh, gosh.
Matt Carpenter is hitting 222.
Not putting that one up.
This spring.
Not putting that one up.
With 5 Ks and 9 at-bats. He's got 2 hits, 5 Ks, 9 at-bats.
5 Ks.
No walks.
But does he get on base? No, he doesn't.
He has not had a bird.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is the second week in a row we've had a Hatterberg reference.
That's right. I think
that's right.
Routine.
He has not had a bird.
We have more triples than home runs this spring.
Say that one more time.
Hey, Wash, how easy is it to play first
triples.
base?
Oh. No. What Kevin said.
Really
sorry, Kevin.
We have so far this spring. We have more triples than home runs.
Wow.
That's not hard when you've only hit 1 home run.
You got 2 triples. So
who got him?
One being by Victor Scott, the second, and the other one by
some guy to be named, player to be named later.
Oh, Walker.
Oh, hey, Walker, Texas Ranger.
Big man got some wheels.
I mean, you could probably run. Probably do a
if
lot
he
of
get
things.
on base. I can't wait. You know what? I'm going to have like 2 big fajita platters at Lapa, a margarita. Oh, this is too easy.
As a team, they are hitting 234 this
What's wrong with that? 234. Oh, wait, I thought you said 334. Oh, that changes everything.
They have a whopping 3 steals.
91 strikeouts.
Out of how many at bats?
368. So it's at
It's almost 30%.
one over every 3.5 at bats.
It's almost 30%.
I mean,
I'm sorry.
It's the new baseball. It's the new baseball.
I just got the page.
Swing hard in case you
Who's
hit.
the other guy?
They have 10 stolen bases. My bad.
Who's the other guy in Major League that struck out on the curveball all the time?
Oh, hey, Serrano.
Yeah, Serrano. That's what the Cardinals are right now.
Yeah.
Roger Dorn.
No. Dorn could actually. He had two.
Dorn might actually hit the ball better or get on base more than Carpenter.
But he won't do calisthenics.
But he'll go ahead and lead into a pitch.
That's right.
Hey, any way to get on base? Hatterberg.
Only on Roger Dorn night, though.
So funny.
Hey, could somebody get the scoreboard? Hatterberg references to back-to-back weeks.
If we can do it every week, it's great. It's great.
That's where we got to get Chris Pratt and say we've been referencing your character every week. Give us a shout out. I don't think
Chris Pratt is. We're not even in the same stratosphere.
I understand.
I'm just saying, like, we're lucky that I have the same name, but we're not in the same stratosphere.
That's as close as it gets.
That's as close as I get. Not happening. Not a bit. But anyway, I'm a little disheartened, and I'm gonna start getting on the panic train about this because number one, we got our ace pitcher who's hurt. Okay, hurt. He said he was gonna be durable and stuff, and no. Two,
Lance Lane got hurt?
No.
Oh, I thought he was
Sonny Gray. Nope, Sonny Gray. Opening day starter is hurt. Then you have the fact that we can't hit the ball over the fence. Our two best players are about to get their AARP card because they're getting older. We're just wasting them away. This would be different if this was a steroid era where everybody was better at the age of 34. Okay, tell me I'm wrong.
Like me?
No, not like you. But now they can't use steroids. So now when you turn 33, 34, your body is just saying, screw you, you suck. Good luck.
Yeah.
And they don't last like they did. So yeah, I'm on the panic bus. I'm driving it.
On the flip side.
No, there's no flip side.
There is no flip side.
Team ERA is just a hair over 3, which isn't bad. 96 innings pitched. They've got 84 Ks and 30 walks.
Okay.
Which is a good ratio.
How many runs a game are you averaging?
I'm just saying, you get the offense figured out, the pitching's doing their job.
And they're still not going to win 92 games.
Hey, we're all worried about the pitching staff here in the age of it, and they're the one doing fine. It's the offense that couldn't hit water if they fell out of a boat.
Well, they can't hit the ball over the fence. I'm just saying, you got to hit home runs. They're not playing small ball.
What? Not in today's baseball. You just be small ball.
Listen, all you got. Okay, that's great. Get on base, hit the ball, get on base. We don't have 300 hitters.
Well, we only got 10 stolen bases. So
10. Given that's not bad. That's not. That's why I think if you're going to play like this and you can't hit the ball or the fence, you got to have Victor Scott has to play and he has to be on the major league roster from day one.
Right. Is he your starting center fielder?
Well, right now, but you have Carlson, and he's not great.
He's one of your favorites.
If we were going to do that, I'd rather just let Victor Scott learn the game out there, learn how to play at the major leagues out there, rather than have Carlson do it.
I would just trade Carlson and get me a bag of baseballs and a couple bats.
They'd be used
baseballs and fill my soda machine with RC Cola for the entire season.
No, dude, no. RC Cola. It would be like Sam's Club.
Hey, you are correct.
Dr. Thunder.
Yes.
Dr. Thunder.
It'd be President's. It'd be President's Choice.
Gosh. I think on that note,
we are on DeWallet's. Oh my God. So, there's Jim. You notice it's always Jim is the first one to get the show done. I'm ready.
It's just gonna get really loud in here shortly. I'm just saying.
Well, it's one of those things where we're on location here, and it's gonna get real loud here in a little bit. So, and I think
I'm with you.
I think
close her down.
I think we've covered it. We've got a chance to talk about some high school sports. We threw a bone to the Cardinals because they suck. They're on their way to turning the corner here.
71 games.
So
91
not
wins.
happening.
Not happening. You said 92.
No, he didn't. He
I said
Make up
91.
your mind.
I was
Hey,
very
what's up,
clear
man?
about that.
Hey, instead of an official
boy.
now, we've got another head coach. Come on over. You get on camera. It's all right. We're live. What's up?
How's it going,
Fan
guys?
of the show right here.
Jerry.
Kevin Werner, what's going on?
It's the pseudo Michigan. Team.
We're just
damn.
national champs. That's okay.
Yeah,
I don't know if you, why you got to
Yeah,
go
it
there.
is, yeah.
Why you got to
Oh,
go there?
God.
How's your head coach doing? Oh, he left.
Basketball's going real well too. So
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, what Ohio State?
Shut up.
oh wait, they're buying their
Shut up.
off season right now.
Shut up.
Yeah, just throwing it out there. So, hey, you guys are all going to miss the fourth segment of the show. We'll record it and send it later. But appreciate you guys tuning in for
Jarvis. How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, see,
I'm all right. How are you?
we'll go off.
Fourth segment, I'll tell you how well I am.
Yeah, we'll go offline and do that. But appreciate you guys tuning in for another episode of the Coach's Box. We'll be back next week at some point. We'll probably be on location again. I will. You won't. See
I
you.
won't.
But anyway,
Where
appreciate you guys tuning in
next week.
here. Not in this place, but
Hey,
Columbia. What? Hey, what?
we may need to. I might need to make that happen.
Okay.
Let's go.
Anyway, appreciate you guys tuning in for another episode of the Coach's Box. We'll see you guys all next week for episode 182. For all of us here, peace out, and go watch some basketball. It's going to be great. See you all later.
This episode of the Coach's Box Call It Like We See It podcast is brought to you by Off the Rails Media. Life's more fun when you're off the rails.